Alright, we are back with Hunter x Hunter. We have chapter 409. This is crazy, man. We're already at the end of the volume. It passed so fast. I'm expecting again to have a hiatus after chapter 410, which I'm fine with. Don't mind the air. It's all over the place. Borksen and Morena are having the game. I don't know. It looks like we might be continuing the game here in this chapter. I would be very surprised if we don't end this game in this chapter. And martial law has been declared, so I'm excited to see Morena's reaction and response to that. Let's see if we do get in this chapter what caused that. To me, it has to be something with Alkenberg, obviously Benjamin. I doubt Lazarus or any of the other got killed, but who knows, right? It looks like Borksen, to me, at least this is Togashi's, make it seem like it's either no or she's able to survive by getting the X card back in the graveyard. But something in me, my guts is telling me that Togashi's gonna turn that on us and Borksen is gonna end up joining for some reason. I don't know at this point why she would join. Maybe she has a plan, right? I don't know. Morena is the greatest. Let's just see where it goes. Don't forget to like and subscribe and let's go. Special martial law has been declared. Yeah. On the intercoms. All passengers on Tier 5 are to follow the usual instructions of the military police and labor supervisors. Okay. This is an issue originating from the upper tiers and it will have no impact whatsoever on Tier 5. Okay. Nothing on Tier 5. Alright. The same applies to Tier 4. Okay. All connecting passageways have been sealed off as a precautionary measure to ensure that any issues from the upper tiers do not under any circumstances spread downward. Okay. Spread downward. We are all... Wait. Any issues under the spread downward. Now when I hear spread downward, is that related to the TSK-17 from Basa Milko, right? Because they did talk that that could spread. So is that why this has been enacted? Measure to maintain safety and there will be no impact whatsoever on Tier 4. Okay, so Tier 4 and 5 are chill. A sudden declaration, the information war gets chaotic. Let's see. Oh, negotiations part 3, alright. So maybe this will be the old chapter. Special martial law, the highest level of her, yeah. All passengers on Tier 3, listen carefully. Face the nearest wall, get on your knees, and place your hands flat against the wall. Remain in that position and wait for further instructions. Now, you know not everyone is gonna listen to that, right? Like, there's gonna be some crazy people. Like, what is Krollo already on Tier 2? Like, what is gonna be Krollo? Phaeton thinks, how are they gonna react? Because I don't really see them doing that, so... Do not move until you receive orders from Roma. Remember, you or anyone who fails to complete will be shot on sight. Holy. With this broadcast, all Royal Army personnel have been granted the authority to shoot, without warning, and the duty to eliminate armed civilians and immediately neutralize potential threats. Yep. So I'm saying, man, like, let's see if we, if some people gets killed here by this, yeah, I'm just really curious if Finks and Phaeton do get on Tier 2. How, like, what is that gonna look like? I mean, they're talking about Tier 3 right now, so let's see with Tier 2, but... Oh, look at this shot of Morena. Even Morena is a bit tense, but that's to be expected. I was on Tier 1 not too long ago, and even I couldn't have anticipated this. But this significantly narrows down the hideout's location. Tier 2. I love that shot of Morena. It's pretty damn dark. Announcements from higher tiers are not broadcast to lower ones. This means that we are definitely above Tier 3. If the broadcast continues, I can narrow down the location even further. I'll choose the Dale card. Yeah, I wanted to talk about this, but I was like, the deal card feels like the most likely card that she will choose. I didn't know if that was gonna be the first card, but interesting. Huh? It's my turn, so I'm going with the D card. Damn. She's not giving Morena time to process, right? Look at the difference from her expression ear to ear. All civilians on Tier 2 are to return to their rooms immediately. Be on standby. Make sure you don't have accessories or personal belongings any kind with you. Phaeton has a sword on him, but keep all doors open. Sit down with your hands spread out on a table. Okay, otherwise hold them raised above your shoulders and wait. Damn. Now, the thing here is, if Phaeton thinks hear this, are they gonna stay in the little passageways and wait until maybe that passes? But who knows how long this martial art thing is gonna last, right? I doubt this is gonna last for that long. I would be very surprised. I think it'll stop after a few days, maybe. But yeah, I'm just really, that's one of the biggest things for me that I'm curious what's that gonna do with Kroll, just them going up tiers. Okay. I'm impressed. You can remain calm even in this situation. Very well. We'll continue the game as is. I never expected the risk to our side would surface at a time like this. Damn. So when she was talking about the risk, was she really just talking about martial law? That feels like a, I mean, the chance of the martial law being enacted in this game was very low, so the fact she was concerned. With the announcement in this volume, at this volume, and assuming she remained attentive, she should have been able to catch what I said. The reason Morena asked me to repeat myself must be she was distracted by the broadcast, or she needed time to gather her thoughts. Makes sense. Either way, this emergency broadcast works to my advantage since I want to break through the current situation. Yeah. For now, Morena has decided to continue the game despite understanding the importance and danger of the broadcast. Either she's confident this hideout won't be discovered, or she's sure she won't be overpowered even in the event of a raid. These points aren't necessarily a disadvantage for me either. As long as the game proceeds without delay, there won't be any disputes over the results. So they can continue the game. I mean, we don't know if Morena is just like in a pocket dimension or something with Nen. We know the walls around it are made of Nen, so yeah, we don't know, but I do remember a line by Oralge and Yokotani talking. They were like, what if Benjamin's guards do here? Can we do something in terms of the law and stuff? And Yokotani said nothing. So it looks like the guards could be able to get here in some way, so they might not be. I don't know. Of course, the best case scenario would be for the Royal Army soldiers to raid this place and subdue Morena and our group, but in that case, there's the risk that I'd catch a stray bullet and get killed, yeah. I'd be considered a member of Morena's group and executed. Even if I don't get shot, the chances of being detained, interrogated, or even tortured for an extended period are quite high, yeah. To navigate this extraordinary mess as smoothly as possible, my only option is to escape the game with the X-Guard. I mean, that was kind of the only options from the jump, really, at this point. The Z-card, figure to, yeah, small request. You may bring back one card from the graveyard, yeah. So, I knew she was probably gonna pick the deal card at some point, and in terms of the small request, if I had to guess, it might be something to do with Serenik. Keeping tab on him, maybe she's gonna ask her something. I don't know. The request has already been decided. You'll have to kiss me. Well, that answers my question. So, the kiss. Okay. So she's gonna be able to leave, but she's gonna have kissed her. So she's gonna be infected. So I guess she's gonna be able to keep tab on her, right? Because we know she can keep tab on the people in our group from the Hei-Ly, so I guess that's why she wants to kiss her, to be able to keep tab on her and maybe Sarah and Nick in that, right? I mean, I think I'd rather not. Again, a deep kiss, mouth to mouth, once is enough, but we'll keep going until I'm satisfied with her freaking face. Bro, the guy, she's such a troll here. He knows, bro. Since it's related to my ability, I'll tell you before, and kissing is one of the conditions for gunting. Yep. Shock. Okay. There are 3 conditions you must fulfill to be recruited as a member. The conclusion of the negotiation game must be yes. So I guess that really confirms that all the members had to play this game. You must kiss me and become infected with my ability. You must be present at the scene where either I or one of the other members is committing murder. Interesting. Okay. I wonder how that would play out. The order doesn't matter. As long as 3 conditions aren't met, you can be at ease. Okay, so no order. I don't know. I don't think she witnessed one of them getting killed. Please consider these conditions carefully before deciding whether you want to accept my request. Okay. I like the difference in the background here. Behind them. All passengers on Tier 1, please return to your rooms and wait for the soldier's inspection. Okay. Once the inspection is complete, we will guarantee the same level of freedom in daily activities as before martial law. Okay. Emergency broadcast for Tier 1. Oh, look at the separation here. So, everyone is gonna have to be inspected. That would be interesting to see Terry, how that would play out. Like, I don't know, I feel like Terry might just use his ability or something, I don't know. Maybe not, but interesting, right? Because we know Kurapika has the class, right? So I wonder how that's gonna affect the NEN class. An announcement, I would be sent to the lower tiers. That means this is Tier 1. On board this luxury liner, is it even possible to abduct me from Tier 3 and move me all the way to Tier 1? No, I've got it wrong. Morena is the boss of the Hei-Ly family. She rose to that position by posing as a second track faker. In other words, as someone who acts as a shadow of royalty, she probably had her own designated residence as a Tier 1 passenger from the start. Wait. So is she actually on Tier 1? What about the tracker? Did we just go to a different location? Is that like a second base? If they had taken measure in advance to make sure that broadcasts meant only for the upper tiers could be heard in their secret hideout, this place could be located in any tier. Okay. So it might still be in Tier 2. It's not unreasonable to hesitate, but rest assured, I promise that we will not force any of the 3 conditions on you. There are some things I absolutely have to ask, and I need the X card back as well. It's my only choice. I accept. Alright then, come on over. Oh boy. I know some people were waiting to see this happen. Okay. She accepts, so... What is this though? Like the black well and stuff, but it's like them talking or something, and she's... Why is her hair disheveled? Did they already kiss? Is that what that sound is? But yeah, another thing, I saw other people talk about this and I really agree. All those little moments with Morena where she's blushing and all that stuff, I think it's kind of sad as well, because throughout all her life she probably didn't have any human really connection. She didn't feel like a human, right? She didn't feel those connections. So when someone like Borksen here is asking question about her and her past, even though she's kind of forced. Um, like Morena is not used to have any of that. The only way she gets that is through this and the other members prior to this, so she can like actually feel human connection in those. So I really like those, how that characterize, or just through those little cute panel, and or kissing people as well. Again, human connection as well a little bit there, but I love how she's just disheveled and she's like, bro, what am I'm a bit. I'm sorry. Oh, for what? Oh, I didn't think I'd be your first time. What? How would you even? On what basis could you say that, bro? What? Do you want to take a little break first, bro? Are you mocking me? I'm taking back the X card now. Let's continue. Damn, this turned real goofy. This is just such a crazy, like, it's jarring. It's like a backlash. How like just light-hearted this is, knowing what she's doing, what's happening right now. Like she's literally banking on her life. Don't push yourself too hard, okay? Seriously, I'm fine. Just don't bother. Wait a second. Who said that? Borksen? She really is disheveled. What's happening? Why did she say wait a second? I like this drawing though. This looks good. These two cards, can I flip them to take a look? Or Alge is a little pissed here. Can she do that? While I was being harassed at your tiny request, I completely took my eyes off these cards. Fairs. I love how she just put that. I like the art though here, all like the black around. As I said earlier, I'm not using any tricks. Even so, do you still want to look? Like, are you insinuating about cards have turned into X? Yeah, if you're not cheating, it's not a problem, right? Bro, a zoo? Why do we have Tagashi? What are we doing? No, it's not a problem, but it's disappointing, you know? There are people who use the perplexing logic of if there's nothing to hide, it's fine, to justify snooping through their partner's phone, but I can't accept that, bro. Oh my god. Then I just think, oh, so you don't trust me after all, and turns me off completely, and you're fine with. Yeah, Morena, you need to relax now. This is. We need to stop playing around here. Why does the one with nothing have surrender right to show nothing? Such nonsense. This is like Tagashi talking through like the fourth wall. Yeah, so I can flip them. That hurts, even after a kiss. Shut up, wasn't a kiss, got it? I'm flipping them. Well, at least there's some chemistry that's building beyond the two. So if Borksen, as my gut feeling says, that she's actually gonna end up joining, this, this checks out. So let's see. No, well, it's no. All right, yeah, the little sweat. So she didn't cheat. Shaking the cards again. Now go ahead and draw. Bro, if she gets the X card again. Come on, bro. Oh my, what a shame. Would you like to check the other two again? This is cooked. Now choose one, the last card. She's gonna choose the A card or the yes. By the way, if you're fine with just one question, you can skip question A and choose question B instead. I'll go with question A, okay? Okay, with this one, I'll answer as many requests as you'd like now. Shall we start? There shields a card. So she can only answer with yes and no, right? We're on page 9. Okay, we still got half the chapter to go. This hideout is located on tier 5. No. This hideout is located on tier 4 or 3. No. This hideout is located on tier 2 or tier 1. No. No. Now, we know when she said I'm answering from my own perspective, or, you know. So when she says no, like if she's still like on the tier 2 level, but she's not actually on tier 2, she's like on a random thing on the side, just like where Phaeton and things are going up, right? And then she just gives us a shot of her looking, just staring at us, being cute again. Okay, so where are you? You're lying. No. This hideout is aboard the Black Whale. Yes. This hideout was created through an inability. Yes and no. Again, the walls being Nen, maybe? What's going on? Where the hell? What are we hearing here? And she's like shaking. It can be this hideout. Why did it start right after she was asking the question? Can Morena make this happen? Like, what's going on? So the thing that we saw in chapter 406, right, as Sphinx and Phaeton were going up, like the big batteries or whatever, the things that were making sound, is that where they are? Somewhere there, right? This is why Togashi put a lot of emphasis on this and the sound here. I don't know. This hideout, let's get the reveal. It's between tier 2 and tier 3, yes. Okay, oh wow, look at this, the little thing. So, alright. This was planned from the start, from the manufacturing stage of the Black Whale. The vibration just now was the sound of the central gate complete. Ah, so the staircase that we saw is closing, huh? So, the sound of this hideout is probably somewhere in that area. Imagine if it's literally in the staircase itself. And like, I don't know. So yeah, I guess the Sphinx and Phaeton might have more difficulties to find this place. Like, what? Where are we, man? It's an old labyrinth. Okay. This hideout's entrance is located in a place accessible to the public. Yes and no. Yes and no. Again. There are multiple entrances, yes, okay. I mean, we know this location, this is where Enric was, the bathrooms and such. There are 2 entrances in total, no. There are 3, no, there are 4, no. The though, so 4, there are 5, yes. Interesting, so it's not 4 or 5, it's not clear. She eventually started to hesitate in her response. It's so that she was reluctant. But it seemed like she was trying to work out the details in her head to make sure she was telling the truth. Who knows, man? But it's interesting, right? They're showing those doors. Limitation and vows, I'll make full use of them so that once I get out of here, they can't lay an on us. Yeah. The current number of members, included yourself, is 23. No. 22. No. Yeah, I mean, it was technically 23, right? But, or 22, but I think 23, but people died, so. 21, yes. If I manage to get out of here safely, I intend to forget everything that happened here, including all the information I learned. You, of course, will keep your promise after I leave. Yes. If no is my last card, you will kill me. Yes. As she says menacingly. Of the 21 members, you are the only specialist. Yes. You know all the abilities of the other 20. No. Oh. I guess some of them might not have an ability yet, so that's why she says she doesn't know. Because she would know other than that. I would feel like she's the one kind of helping them and choosing abilities. So, or there's one that just decided to create an ability on their own. The number of answers among the members is 1. No. This information on their members all right ring out every last drop, and of course we don't hear it. Nice. I would have loved to just get like a full panel of her asking those questions and us getting answers, but okay. Again, this might be important in the future, right? That she doesn't know all the abilities. Maybe someone already had an ability, and she doesn't know about it. I don't know. But yeah, for us, we're not getting much information. All of this we kind of already knew. It's my last question. I've learned so many things talking with you. I've come to feel grateful for this chance. If I end up with the card that allows me to leave, I'm thinking of changing Kaken in my own way, but you have no intention of changing your goal. No. I don't know if I trust Borksen on that line of think of changing Kaken in my own way. I mean, that's massive. She did that. Look at Morena, bro. She's out there changing people for the good. You have absolutely no intention of changing your goal. No, she said. No matter what happens, you have no intention of changing your goal. No. Damn, the emphasis. She literally asked the question 3 times as we get the no and the white. This is like unwavering. Even if it's just a bit, if there was any way to find some sort of compromise, no. There's no way. I will not change my goal. Look at that expression though. Like the eyebrows. I like this page, the emphasis on it. It's like, really, there's no way we can change you. You can change, you can see the good. No. How powerful would that be if at the end of this arc, maybe when she dies or she about to die, maybe she does feel a little bit different than she did here, and what would change that, right? Or maybe she would stay to that. But yeah, this expression to me feels like there's a hint of like sadness, maybe, right? Of like sad that it had to be this way, that it has to be this way, or that she has to feel this way, but it's just no way for her to change. That's how she was, that's just how she was being done wrong by Kaken itself. Like, just no way I could turn out differently after what they did, and everything just, it's sad, but oh well. I understand. I like that expression as well. She looks at her Alger, a little bit of a smile. Now, slide the card toward me that you'll discard. We see all of them. The little smile from everyone. Make the decision for your last card. No way we're getting cliffhanger. Okay. This is it, guys. Let me look here. Alright. Still got time. This is it. Guess time. What are we getting here? The no or the return? It has to be return, right? has to be returned, and then we'll have another. Uh, what is she gonna choose? But even at this point, I don't see why she would choose yes. So I feel like she's probably gonna get the X card, but let's see. The two of us will flip it at the same time. All right. That expression too, both serious. Okay. If you flip the R, I'll die. If I flip the R, I'll forget everything that happened here and leave. That's fine. Well then, we'll flip them at 0. 3. The suspense, man. 2, 1, 0. So, okay, so she does get the return card, alright? I made it. All of that, she's been just keeping calm. I mean, she has done a great job, right? She's been so calm, like most people would just be freaking out, so she can finally be on relief. Congratulations, a pity, but it can be helped. No, well, there's other specialists on the boat, right? So it is what it is. Alright, once you exchange the R card for the card you want, the game is over. I'm sorry. I gripped the R card too hard and ended up crumpling it. Bro, if that does something, it's fine. We replace the cards with new ones every time. That's a relief. Alright. That expression. Is that... Why do I, like, it feels like this is easy now. X card, we leave. Okay, we're good. Relief. What's gonna happen, man? Is that not a mistake? What? We didn't cheat or something, right? He's standing up as well, like, what's going on? No. Yes! Brother. She took the yes card? Okay, for a second I was confused. I was like, did she actually got the yes? What? She chose the yes card? I mean, again, my gut feeling was right, but why? She says no, she got the yes. The chapter is... It is not a mistake, bro. Her choice is yes, and the reason is... Alright, bro. There's no way you're gonna make me wait a whole week to get that answer, man. Yeah, well, my gut feeling was right, I guess. She did choose yes. Why? You could have just left, bro. Bro, no chance she's just gonna try to change her, right? Like she thinks she can change things from here. Maybe that's why she said she's gonna change. Let me go back here. I'm thinking of changing Kakin my own way, but you know. So is she planning to try to change things this way by joining, and what is her plan? Now she has to witness someone kill someone in there to kill in front of her. She's ready for that. What? I'll forget everything that happened here in the... I'm trying to reread just to make sure. Like, her crumpling the card, was there something with that, or is that another thing where she put her attention on that to pick the yes card, and is she playing? I don't know, man. They were all prepared to leave and stuff as well. I'm really just trying to figure out why would she join. Like, is she planning to join and fake it like she's part of it and she's ready to maybe kill people, and then once she gets the ability itself, or then she's gonna be able to try to take Morena down from the inside, or she's just gonna try to change Morena, right? Mentally, she's gonna try to push and push until, I don't know. I mean, I don't really see any other reason why she would join. Let me know if you guys have any ideas, but I don't know. So we're between tier 3 and 2 in that little thing, or however that works. And there's multiple entrants, and it's accessible to the public. She says yes and no, whatever that means. I don't know how that can be a yes and no, but okay. Yeah, that felt like a short chapter compared to usually. Like, I would say not much happened really. It's just them being goofy, cool little dynamic between the two. Like, the room became a lot more light-hearted. They actually kissed, but of course it was off screen. Was there anything else really? Yeah, with martial law, I guess Morena didn't necessarily expect this right now. She expected martial law at some point, but not necessarily right now. Doesn't seem to affect them, the early, for now, but we'll see. Yeah, other than that, I think that's about it. Not much to talk about. Really like that page again. Feels important for sure of her. Just no matter what happens, a compromise, she's just not gonna change her goal. This is just, her feelings are not gonna change for now. We'll see. As I said, they could be pretty big if she does change in the future, but I mean, Togashi is clearly doing something with those two, that dynamic between Borksen and Morena. It's obviously gonna be important in the future, and Borksen in general is gonna be important, but especially for Morena and maybe even Cernik. No mention of Tseri in this chapter, which I don't know. I mean, I felt like we might get, but I guess not. The yes and no question from question A, we didn't get much, other than, again, she's between tier 2 and tier 3, and there's a few entrances to get there. It's to the public, and no, but I think it connects to it being part of an inability, and no, right? It's like, it's part of an inability, but people can still go in. I don't know, but it probably relates to the wall being Nen infused or protected by Nen when Nobunaga went there. It's definitely related to that. Yeah, we'll see where this goes with them. I wonder if next chapter we're still gonna be with Morena and stuff. Next chapter seems like it's gonna be a big one. There's gonna be the ball spreads in there. So I'm expecting a pretty good chapter next week. This one was pretty chill again, just easy to read, not much happened. It's like I mean, obviously those last 3 chapters are to be read together, but those 3 chapters are almost those ones that would be like one episode of an anime, right? They just go well together. So normally you kind of would need to just read those 3 chapters back to back. So those type of chapters on a weekly basis might not seem as good, you know, especially with the pacing. You know, we're not getting a lot of chapters, so I enjoyed it. Definitely not the craziest chapter of this batch, but still some good stuff, enjoyable, and we'll see where it goes with this yes. Let me know if you guys have any ideas of why she chose yes and what that's gonna lead to. Yeah, now that this is kind of done, again, we'll probably get her answer on why she wants to join and where that leads to, but we might go back to whatever enacted martial law and what's happening with that. Yeah, that's it. Don't forget to subscribe to not miss out on chapter 4010. Crazy stuff. And like the video if you enjoy my action, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye.